The FIFA 22 reveal trailer dropped today, and while much of the important information is still under wraps, such as what color is Neymar's hair gonna be, how much Kylian Mbappe sweat is too much Kylian Mbappe sweat, and will our grandchildren live to see England win a major international championship? We have been able to glean a few major things out of this trailer and the official EA Sports FIFA 22 website. It's tough to make a sports game that caters to both hardcore fans and casual gamers. But in a lot of ways, FIFA doesn't even have to try. So as we sit here and fail to resist the urge to kick the queen while she's down, let's not dilly-dally or bugger about any longer. We're Operation Sports, I'm Matthew Ederer, and here are 5 things we've learned from the FIFA 22 reveal trailer. Number 1. Not bloody much. I'm sorry, I'll stop shoehorning British expressions into this list now, but I do think the major takeaway here is that EA Sports told us almost nothing about FIFA 22 in this trailer. Which is fine, you know. After the fiasco that was Cyberpunk, it's probably best for the entire gaming industry to under-promise and over-deliver. But let's be clear, this trailer told us almost nothing. Nothing about supposed new game modes this year, lol. Nothing about the introduction of new legends through Football Ultimate Team Heroes. No release date, largely nothing. There is a fair bit of information out there on the FIFA 22 website actually, a surprising amount, but this trailer didn't get into many of the finer points of the game itself. It did, however, strongly position one new innovation at the forefront of the FIFA 22 marketing campaign. Number 2. HyperMotion is getting the big ol' push. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome HyperMotion technology, coming to the PS5, Xbox Series X/S, and whatever Stadia is. I think that's where Juventus plays? I don't know. Anyway, for the first time in FIFA history, EA Sports were able to motion capture 2 full teams, 22 professional football players, playing in high-intensity scrimmages. Quote, "The resulting unprecedented volume of high-quality, real human movement data powers both how individuals and teams move across FIFA 22. XSEN suits record every touch, tackle, sprint, and duel from all 22 players playing at high intensity for the first time ever, capturing data that powers over 4,000 new animations in FIFA 22. Close quote. Alright. A new physics engine is always a dicey proposal. I mean, it's welcome, sure, but it oftentimes takes a couple years to fine-tune the thing and work the kinks out, right? It's going to take 2 or 3 years for this to really be humming the way they want, I would think. However, the fact that EA Sports now has the technology to motion capture every player on the pitch could really open up this game, and significantly change the way the game looks and feels. For example, Number 3. Machine learning will apparently create new animations in real time. Let's talk about this whole machine learning concept. Quote, "A cutting-edge proprietary machine learning algorithm learns from over 8.7 million frames of advanced match capture, then writes new animations in real time to create organic football realism across a variety of interactions on the pitch." End quote. So in English, I think this means that EA Sports has accumulated so much motion capture data that it's becoming sentient. I've seen enough science fiction to know that machine learning generally leads to the downfall of society. But seriously, between the new systems, the 4,000 new animations, and the apparently increasing ability for the computer to know when and why to implement them, FIFA 21 might be a visually stunning game. This game could be pretty beautiful. Or perhaps it will be guys running into each other at slightly different angles, and nobody will notice the changes. Number 4. The game looks great. Let's give credit where it's due. And to my previous point, the game does look pretty. 4,000 new animations can't be wrong, guys. As disappointed as I am with this trailer, The little glimpses and glances of the game that we were afforded were all very impressive looking. I mean, it's 2021, it's FIFA 22, on the PlayStation 5, this game should look good. And in fairness, I'm not the person that should be talking about graphics really. Whatever the opposite of a snob is, that's what I am about graphics. I love Fire Pro Wrestling and Mario Golf and dumb games like that. I don't really care about graphics at all. To my untrained, uneducated, hillbilly caveman eyes, this game looks great. Number 5. Kylian Mbappe is on the cover. For the second year in a row, in fact, Kylian Mbappe is the cover boy of EA Sports FIFA game. The cynic in me wants to say, awesome, they didn't even change the cover this year. Great work, EA Sports. But let's give a little shout to Mbappe. He was already the youngest player to appear on a FIFA cover last year, and he is by far the youngest to do it multiple times. Suck it, Cristiano Ronaldo. A dynamic, creative, and lightning-fast player, Mbappe deserves to be the poster boy of the FIFA series for the foreseeable future, really. But does the FIFA franchise deserve to use the good name of Kylian Mbappe? The short answer to that question is no, they do not. But realistically, it's far too early to say, far too early to judge FIFA 22. The strategy with this particular trailer appeared to be err on the side of nothing. Hard to get negative feedback when you don't say anything at all. Which has clearly been my strategy here today. Anyway, that's going to do it for us today at Operation Sports, but be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and keep it locked here because there will be much more to discuss about FIFA in the coming days and weeks, I am sure. Check out the mothership, the main page, operationsports.com. Steve Noah has a piece up there detailing some of the potential gameplay changes that FIFA has slowly leaked out on their website, including new ball physics and a total goalkeeping system rewrite as insane Italians drive up and down my street honking their horns. Not sure if you guys can hear that. Apologies if so. We've got the hardest working man in sports and video games, Brian Mazik, keeping us updated every day on what is going on in both of those industries. We've got Prince talking Madden, talking Esports Boxing Club. Prince, when is that game coming out? Make it come out. Somebody give us this boxing game. And if you liked me, you can hear more of me over at Sunday Night's Main Event Radio, where I host the NXT Talk podcast every Wednesday morning over on Patreon. So check out SNME Radio for a ton of great wrestling-related content, or just type NXT Talk, that's NXT-TLK, into whatever podcatcher you use, and you'll find my voice there with my good pal Boris Aguilar. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Thanks for listening. Stay safe out there. Forza Azzurri.